Hello. I don't know how you're up at this time. you know, I'm about to be really busy. That's just how it is. Oh, okay. You definitely live like um I don't know, somewhere on not to California. You're not in America, I know that. It's literally 3 a.m., bro. Yeah, that's because, well, obviously, yeah. I guess makes sense. During the day, stream is crazy. $90. That's good. Trying to think of this. Um, I think it. I'll just check. I think it's like setting. Yeah, and then doesn't equal. How to check it? Doesn't equal 1. I think doesn't equal 1. It makes more sense. And then we do the same thing with return. You got 27 to 100 3 times. Bro, you gotta beat it soon. It's gonna happen. What's stupid? This is stupid. Okay. I think this. I don't know. This is just the trade, simple as that. And it's gonna be. I'm still trying to think how I want to do this. That's whatever. Yeah, no, I got it. So, player 1. Player 2. For now, that's all I need. Oh. I really need to think about this. So this will be player and player request to. But this, I haven't added this yet. I need to do that now because there is no UI for trading. Let me see what room I have. Because, like, I need UI space for the trading. Like, where would I put the UI? There's a small gap. Yeah, I know what to do. So, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna trade request frame. Honestly, gonna have it in the middle. In the actual game, I'll have it somewhere else, but in here, we're just gonna do the middle. Size should be longer. 0.09. Okay. I'm actually gonna make it not here. I'm gonna make it in my other studio because the size has to be perfect, so yeah. Not doing that there. Why is the ping here now? That's weird. I know you can't see it, but you'll see it in a minute. Looks pretty good so far, I must say. I'm gonna copy my text from here. One of my preset things. That right here. Alignment, left, position. Yep. I know you can't see it still, but I'm doing the trade menu. I guess I can finish it in here actually. Oh, I can't, never mind. Because it's gonna be like weirdly aligned. It'll only take me like a minute or so. I'm gonna steal this. But the Z layer is kind of buggy. Gotta fix that. Why is, oh, that's why. Bing. Oh, exactly. 100%. You're actually binging right now. Okay. Yeah, I'll do the code for it later. I'm just gonna bring this in right now. We'll see what it looks like. Alright, see? I don't know where to put this though, because like, it makes sense on the actual game, but here it looks kind of weird. I put it like in the middle. Like, isn't that kind of, well, maybe the right side. I gotta change the alignment to like this, and then like, yeah, more to the right. It just looks so weird. I don't know why. Well, it's not that weird. I'm so Gensui, Gensai. Like, this looks believable, you know? Okay, I gotta change that. That is terrible. Why does it move like that? Oh, yeah, okay. What? Why is there two scripts? Okay, we got terrible code, okay? I'm just going to remake it. Because it looks really weird. Why is it doing that? And hover. What is it called? Mouse enter, something like that. Yeah. It's literally just hover. And then mouse exit. And mouse leave. Copy this. Put that there. Put what? Why did I even make this then? There's nothing in here. Am I tripping? Why did I... That was so strange. Okay. Play the sound. And this script is different, so I'm just gonna do, what is it? Parent, parent, so parent, parent. Dot visible. Actually, let's not be so messy. Let's do this. Let's be nice to ourselves. And then we can just do this. Mainframe dot visible equals false. Because there's not going to be an animation for declining it, because I only really want one trade at a time. I don't really want to have a whole cooldown system. I would rather just have so one person can request, and if someone else requests, they can overwrite it. I don't think there's a big problem with that. No cooldown either. I mean, at least not a giant one, because that would be really fucking annoying. And we can delete this. Let's see if that works still. I feel like there's a sound when you let go. Like when I do this and let go, I hear a sound, but there's no sound. Oh, that's loud. Okay, go back, go back. Yeah. The setting isn't here yet, but there will be a setting to disable trading as well. Of course. That really shouldn't take that long, but you know, I gotta do it still. So with that, I'm going to copy that script real quick because I gotta add it back to here, other place. And now I got to add a new script for this button, which is gonna be so fun. Trade request accept. Now, see, I think this is so weird to think about. I gotta use my brain. So do the same thing. Whatever. You know what? I'm not retyping all of that. Where'd it go? I need this. I need almost all of that actually. We'll just delete the. Honestly, I'm keeping this too. I'm keeping all of this. Yeah, wait, hold on. I'm copying the entire thing. I'm copying this too. But the difference is that this will have an event. So let's do that now. Replicated storage. And then I have I could have copied it. It's right here. My trading events. So for my trading event, I gotta make a new event called trade accept. And then I have to look for it too, right there, trading. We got 2 events so far. That's actually not that bad. That's pretty good. So trade accept. It's remote because, you know, client to server. Trade accept. Update that. Yeah. W heart. And I just see that in the corner of my eye. I'm just thinking, because I might have to like edit something, go back. That's, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay. This is really confusing actually, because I'm almost lost. So wow. I think, yeah. I need to make another thing. I can't do this. This is no. I also even mentioned it. That's probably not what I have to put. I even mentioned it. That was not what I was supposed to do. That's what I'm trying to say. This is just to validate to make sure that no one's cheating. Because I can show that too. Actually, hold on. Oh, not like that. Well, basically, I can kind of just make a test so you can see what it looks like. This, and then if I go to turn that off. If I go to my thing, you're really spamming it. I see that. Okay, I think nope, that's not it. This is it. So you put this in here. See, I can trade now. I can't because it doesn't press, but yeah, maybe because you're spamming a little bit, a little bit of spamming. How are you gonna recover from that? Okay, I kind of feel like I should fill in the space right here. Yeah, I did some more stuff, you know. We got animations, all that stuff. All that. Oh, I don't like how that looks. Oh, fix that. You can't barely see that. W. All my stands are working. Yeah. I'm too broke. Let me give myself orbs. This is pretty new as well. Yeah, welcome back, bro. What did I just buy? I think I bought this. I literally forgot. Okay. Oh. What's wrong? Mainframe.visible equals false. Visible is not a valid member of ScreenGUI. There's that. Oh, because the. Oh, CBF? Well, that's fine. You just gotta tell people that you use that, but it's still hard, you know? It's hard to do. I gotta fix my code. So, the issue with this is that I guess the parent is different. Yeah, so instead of doing that for that, it's. Yeah. Just gotta delete one of those. Let's see if that works now. That errors. Yeah, it does. W. Yo, I'm gonna open my window. It's not cold enough yet. Dude, this new chair is actually tough. Yo, SMU, I actually love you. I'm about to
become a member.
I'm actually about to buy you the congregation stand for free or something. Oh, and it played again. I'm not bald. I'm not bald. That's fake. I'm not bald. What was I doing? I got so lost. What was I doing? I think I was trying to fix something. Yeah, okay. Oh, it was the whole. Yeah. Dude, you gotta see the stand. Hold on. You gotta see the congregation stand. That is the most tough thing. Congregation. Bro. Come on, bro. That's actually so hard. I feel like I was cooking on that. I think it was diamonds, right? I don't know why I'm asking. I don't know if I publicly even said that before. Yo, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. But there, what are you talking about? Is there stickers? I haven't done them yet. I haven't got to it because, 25 diamonds. Yep. Too cheap. Hell nah, bro. I got the brainfuck stand too. Oh, at least my code works. But oh yeah, the brain freak stand. Yo, it's beautiful. W 62 to 100. That's peak. I also need to make more stands. I have not made enough. I don't think. Like, I feel like I haven't done that many. There's like all these or whatever, but like there's like only 2 in this shop. Right? I feel like there should be more. This one's pretty cool though. The voice stand. Like I don't know if I should stop it. I need to stop. I might make stands like relocatable because you can't relocate them when you place one. You have to rejoin, but I will probably end up doing that. Scary. It's the this effect is the same effect as like the Unreal, but reconnect you. I don't think so because I think your private server is like extra private, right? Also, why would you want that? Oh. I didn't know that. I guess your joins are just private then. So did I make the thing or not? I got distracted, my bad. Trade request. Oh. I don't think I can help you with that one. I'm sorry. I don't think I can do that. Because, well, I don't know. I don't think I can. Yeah, sad. Like, can we get some sad rubies in the chat? It's beautiful. So sad. Where is it? I can't. It's in my templates. And then trade request? Request trade, same. New script. I'm not gonna write all that again. I'm just gonna do this. I really don't feel like rewriting all of it. And then we're gonna copy this. You could have every. You don't know if you have every sticker. That's crazy. You actually don't know. Are you close? Aren't you missing like 3 or 4 or something like that? I know you're missing congregation. Most likely like a whole list. Um, did you get every song? That one's not impossible. I think you can figure that out. It's not impossible. What are you missing? What are you missing? I don't understand. How are you missing some still? I don't get you, bro. I might have to give more hints. Okay, what are the 2 songs? Do you know by chance? Hearts, hearts, hearts. Yes, heart, heart, heart. Confetti, confetti, confetti. Goodbye, goodbye. I think that's the song I'm playing right now. You too, bro. Let's see. Pass the load first. Nope, never mind. Oh, this one? Where is it? I missed it, didn't I? Do you know what the other one is you're missing? I can look up this one right now. Just to see, you know. I can actually do it. Wait, I don't want to leak it though. I don't want to leak all of the codes. Okay. I got you, I got you. I'm trying to look it up right now. Wait. I'm just... I don't understand, because... I kind of forgot how to make the system work. Like... Okay, so... I forgot how the system works for the song, the Echo. It's been like months since I touched it. So I gotta look, I guess. I don't know. Oops. The Echo sucks. No, it doesn't. Be nice. That was so hard to add. That took so long. It was so much effort. Okay, okay. Whatever you say. So, are there any codes you've gotten from the CodePad, but you don't understand what it means? Okay, so the problem is you can't find the pattern. Okay, hold on. Let me look. Because the thing is, some of the echo codes are from the pattern thing, and then some of them are just from, other places. So there's a huge possibility you have all of them, but I don't think you do, because I think that for that Forsaken song or whatever, I'm pretty sure that song is from the code pad. You guessed one on accident. Okay. How do you do that? Um, another thing. Do you know that like some of the patterns on the machine are like they don't have a hint? Some of the patterns are just patterns, so you have to just know. They're not like super complicated. They're like you just just formatted. Like it's like pretty obvious that you just do that. There's probably like three or four or something. So I hope you've done those, because that's pretty funny if you don't have those. Yeah, could you do that? Is that possible? I guess I could just check your data and see what things you're missing. I'm getting so distracted, but I'm so curious now. I can't. Um, yeah. Wait, I think you're so close. Okay, so you have. I'm a. Oh shoot. Okay, wait. You're close. You're very close. Um, See, this is the thing. I can't find the hints for the error code, the error song. I can't find the hint for it. It's not like a decoded code. You have to just know what to type in, I think. But like, why would I not add it? Yes, it exists. I'm reading it right in front of me. I'm just not leaking it. But um, I don't know. So you have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Hey, buddy. There's 13 codes. What are we doing? You have 9 codes. You're missing a couple songs. There's literally 13, bro. How are we doing this? Dang, you're kind of a noob. I don't know. Okay. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Okay. The pattern seeker? You did though, I think. Because one of those codes is a pattern seeker song. Damn, this code is really confusing now. It's not bad, it's just really weird. Okay, you got that. That's good. Did you get the very impossible secret code? the rarest, the secretest code in the game. It's super secret. It sounds like a Minecraft song. You hope so? I don't think you did. I don't think you have. The very secret code. You should pay like 100 noobs to find all the codes for you. But they gotta give you IP lounge, so you gotta give them diamonds. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna say that. Where's my phone? I wrote down the requirements for like trading orbs and diamonds because there is a limit. Like you need to have a certain amount. So, where's my notes? I wrote a lot of stuff down. The orb trade requires the max roll speed, so like the last upgrade in the orb shop. And then trading diamonds also requires a 100k score. Just like normal getting diamonds, so you need to have that. To receive and send, I believe is what it was. It's like if one person doesn't have something, they both just can't. Yeah, he basically just hit the mark. Other thing is, I haven't done this yet, I will though. It's trading access. To actually trade, you need 100 rolls, just so you can't make a bunch of alt accounts. It'd be stupid. I just want to have some kind of limit. Very easy to get by. You don't want to just join the game and someone give you a level, I guess. I'm going to do that last too. And if not, I might just not add it. We'll see. Yo, how much are you going to pay for congregation? How many diamonds would you pay? Okay. You're so down bad. Bro's continued IRL trading for fucking congregation. It's so funny. You a little bit down bad for it. Yo, I should low-key trade it. But that's my inventory is like spiked. Like it's not real, so you know, we're gonna start having fake stuff spread around. I can't be spreading fake things. You might have it. Yeah, you might. Imagine you actually get it at some point. I'd be so shocked. You need a kind soul to donate it to you. Or have like 5 alts running the game until you can get it somehow. That's like the method. Just trade it to yourself. Like, you need to have it. What was I doing? Okay. Button dot. Look. You know, I feel like I already added this. I guess not. I think I was just thinking about it for so long, I just haven't done it. Now this is the client side, you know, if you're eligible or not. It's just for visuals, so it's fine. Don't worry about this. So if button dot text, this is just to save, you know, sending a bunch of data to the server for no reason. What? ID 18? I did not know you had that. That is probably the lowest ID ever rolled. That's actually insane. If button text equals trade Tade. Zero like, zero download, Infinite Empyrean is the coolest thing, bro. That's very peak. I like that. I'm also probably gonna do other stuff this stream. I don't want to just do this, but I'll do this for a bit, you know. So this, let me think. Thinking process. I am thinking. I am now done thinking. Okay, I think I got it. So I also need a new thing. This is a temporary string value. This is just to like. I'm not gonna explain it. I don't feel like explaining it now. Player to request. I gotta make sure I update this value. I could not forget. Button.parent.player to request .value. This is important because I need the name of the player to send the request to. Double input. And now we can do clear to request. Gotta do this first. Wait. Oh. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's bad. Don't do that. Okay. Instead, I have to run the check to make sure it's actually valid first, because I forgot. Otherwise, you'd be able to send anyone a request, and that's not smart. I gotta know what I'm doing first. So, trade request. Fire server. And we're gonna parse it with, where is it? This. So now on here, we do add this as well real quick. Okay, and now I can do trade request dot on server events connect function player and player to request. I'm gonna change the capitalization. I don't like that. And we can run trade request. This is just a string value. It doesn't actually get the player. So this is just a string. That's why here it's a string and we get the player with the string to see if it's actually real or not. And these are all my checks to make sure you're not cheating. I have a lot of smart checks, you know. Make sure both players are valid, they exist. Make sure they're not in a trade. Make sure that they have trading enabled. All of that. No cheating. Trade request. And we just fire that. So player requests a name. No duping, no duping. I don't want no cheating at all. I'm trying so hard to stop it. Adding the shop and stuff, it's foolproof, I promise. No exploiters are getting to me this time. I will not let it happen. So let's break it down, right? If you were to cheat, like if someone had their, let's say some random guy wants to activate this, because they can forcefully request to trade anybody, but once they do that, it's gonna come to here, and it will be caught. So if everything to send a normal request is normal, like this is fine. This means this person is eligible to trade. If I wanted to make sure that person has the role, should I do that? I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. Anyone can trade. I don't care. Anybody can trade. It doesn't matter. Have all the alts you want, I guess. But yeah, this now means that you should be able to trade. Yeah. So I'm gonna say local trade request. I'll have the value set as to the player. So if it's, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. It's gonna be a lot of testing to make sure this works. You can't trade stickers. And oh, I see what you're saying. I'm stupid. No, because sticker checks are when you roll the level, not when you get the level. So you don't get the sticker effects, which is a good thing, because that would make it very dumb. Yeah. I gotta make a new event now. Oh, I'm so genius with this. This thing right here, that was genius. So genius. So gensui. What I gotta do now is this. So trade request, right? Don't do that. No, wait. I gotta rename this. Trade request queue. Let me do this. So we parse. This is the key name. The key name is going to be player, and their current buddy is going to be set to the second player, which is this. So genius, so genius, so genius. And then if you leave the game, right here, you reset it to 0. W, okay. Because this is going to be useful later to make sure if someone doesn't just like run this. Because imagine someone just force traded you. You don't want someone to force trade you. So you have to check if they even asked you in the first place with this. This is what this is for. I don't know how I'm doing this. I'm kind of just going with it. I wrote some of it down on my phone like 2 weeks ago, but you know, we're just going with this. I think this is the right track. New event. This one needs 2 events. One to send to, and then one to send back. It probably could be done with like a function, but this is easier. And easier to read. So trading. We can now do send request. There's trade request, which is asking if it's valid, and then once it's valid, like, oh yeah, we're good, we send that. This will actually send it. And we won't have to send back. Actually, that's a lie. We'll send it back to the client again once accepted because the UI and stuff. Besides that, you don't have to again. That's sent request, yeah. Take this, put this one also in here, that's what it is. We're going to do sent request. Fire client. You do not send it to player. We send it to player request to, obviously. You wouldn't send it to yourself, that's stupid. So the person that gets it, I guess I could have it in here. Yeah, it could be in here. Let me make the mainframe. I'm hacking to the mainframe, guys. Button dot parent. Okay, it's really complicated, but I'm getting there. So when the sent request on client events connect function. I wish it was one button to do this, bro. It takes so much longer to do all the formatting. No information. Wait, that's not true. No. We do have to send the player still because of information. For example, the name of the player. I almost forgot. I almost was stupid. So player request to sorry, I was doing wrestling. I almost forgot to fix this. Yeah. I have a headache. I did the wrong thing. Fuck. I was thinking about the wrong script. It's probably possible. I'm in a pickle. What am I doing? It's the wrong script. I'm in the wrong script. See, why are we doing this? This is just not right. Let's delete this, right? We're deleting that. No, just stop. Just get out. I don't know what I was doing. That's stupid. Don't do that. There we go. I do want to steal this though. I would like to steal that. It's cool. So this is actually correct. I thought I'd delete all this too. So you can only send the trade if it says trade, and then the rest of it is figured out in the server. So this. Okay. I need to start from the start. This player to request. I need to make sure this actually exists. It does not exist. So to do that, I need to do this. Request trade. In this script, we're going all the way back. The value needs to be set here. Clone template dot player to request dot value equals player dot name. That should be it with that. I don't think I'll have to touch this again. I think this is good. So this is that. This is just by the mind, so hopefully it's good. Now this is what I was trying to edit. So when the request is sent, we need to make sure we get this. Oh. I'll call it player asking. This is the player that's asking. What we're gonna do, so I'm hoping I don't have to touch this either. I'm actually gonna move this to be here because this is the process, right? This makes all the frames. This is the request button. This is the accepting button, and this is the main script. So I'll have the main script over here. Actually, the end. And what are we doing? Why is the game doing this? I'm putting it here. So this is the newest process. Let's go to that and here. It is. So text. I'm gonna change the word trade to accept, I think. What about yes? You. Maybe just trade. That works. Let's just do trade. Player name. So we do mainframe.player name text equals, let's do some concatenating. So because it is a display name, we do player at no. We gotta get the player. Local player asking name. Local actual player asking equals game. Let's just get players. Fuck it. I'm copying it from the script. It's taking too long. And we'll do players. Did I mute? Nope. I thought I did. Players, and then dot this. This won't break unless someone's cheating. So, and it only breaks for the person cheating, so who cares? And it won't do anything to anyone else. Or the person themselves, just visual. So, this gets the player. And now the name is dot. I don't know why it doesn't preview. Obviously you're referring to a player. I guess they don't know that, but it's player display name. and you concat with requested to trade. That is almost it. The only next thing I want to do is kind of do this. String. Do I need that? Let me sit and think for a little bit. I might not need this. Okay, this is what's gonna happen. I gotta do mainframe dot visible equals true. The code that's important goes here to actually send it. Let's see how it's formatted again. Let's check. So in request queue, I think the key is the person who's asking. Let's see. It is. The person who asks is the first, and the value is the person that was requested. Got it. So here, you just need to activate this. We do trade accept fire server. We'll do the check to see if it exists, obviously, but you know, we kind of need to get this guy. We need this and here. Well, how do we do that? I think the thing to do would be player to accept that. See, I knew it before I knew it. What am I doing? How do I know that? How do I do that? I don't know. I'm just glazing myself. Player to accept value equals main. No. I was about to write this twice in a row. Equals that. Now, this is almost done. I would like to play a sound though. I think I deleted it on accident. I think I deleted it. I think I was in the wrong spot. I got really confused. It was really messy. But now they're back into here. So trade accept on server connect function. Wait, I gotta think this through one more time, make sure before I do this. View request. So here, this is the person that was asking. This is the player that is asking. This player is asking to trade. I'm actually going to rename this. It's not player to accept. It's calling player asking. I'll just call it value. I'll call it val. You. It makes more sense. It actually was backwards. So now, player requested to, and I'm gonna say player and an original requester. That's the meta, you know? I could have an original asker too, but who cares? If we're gonna do, what's it called again? If trade request queue, and then we get the asker does not equal player, then return. Then screw all this. Before I do this, actually, I should just do a new thing. These are named differently, but I should rename them again to trade request event. Because it's kind of confusing. Aha. Yep.
Okay, all fixed. Now we do the checks. This is where the troubles are gonna start. I'll have to go back and edit it. Because if you request somebody and then request somebody else, then there's gonna be an issue. Actually, no, there wouldn't be. It just wouldn't trade. The request would go away. So it's actually okay. Many games do that. It's kind of a lazy way, but that's a temporary way. It works. And this is not all needed here because this can only happen in very specific situations. So this is all I need. Okay, that's fine. That's like the only check I need, I think. Oh. I should check if they're in a trade. Yeah, I do need to do that. I need to do that. Check if they're in a trade. And I think it would be smart to see if they have trading enabled. I think it's just the smartest thing. Okay, then make sure they both have trading enabled. And now it finally is available. Set up trade. So I'm going to do just trade alone. This way I'll make it flipped again. So original requester and then player. That way up here, I can do player 1, player 2. This guy is the one that asked, and this one accepted. That's easy as that. But before we do this, all the setup needs to be done. So, you want to remove, first of all, the queue for both people, even though one might not have a trade, one may. Either way, you want to make sure they're nil. You also want to set the trade to, true. These two will alone stop anyone else from doing this mid-trade. There will be no double trade or whatever. It's perfect. That's all I need to do for that. I'm pretty sure. Let's just see. What do you think the odds are that it works? I know you can't see what I'm gonna do because you can't see player testing, but if this works, I'll be shocked. What? Plus what? I have to reset the game actually because I forgot to make this hidden. Yeah, I'll be shocked if it works first try. Oh, you're asking for Robux. It got blocked. I'm not giving you Robux. So, yeah. Here's what we're gonna do. I'll use this for the main player. Can you see this? No, you can't. Oh, just pretend you can see it. Wow, it's working, guys. We're going to do trade. Fuck, that's an error. Okay, let's figure that out. Apparently I gave an instance instead of a string. So let's figure that out now. It was under the accept here. Apparently this is an instance. Let's check if it actually is. I did not think it was. It is very much not just a name. Okay, let's not do that then. All we have to do is just this instead. Yep. That should fix that problem. That's just an oversight. I just assumed that it was a string, but it makes sense why it's not. It was from the server, and I did make it not a string. Settings saved. Okay, so the UI is there. Let's press trade, and let's check the server. There's an error. I think that's a different error. That's a different error. That is not the main error. Which means that this button was pressed. It sent it. There was no error that I saw at least. No, there's no error. This, the accepting button, and behind is all good. This is where the problem comes. So trade accept event. It runs this, goes here. Let's just make a little test. Print hi. Hi 1. Hi 2. Hi 3. Hi 4. Hi 5. Hi 6. Hi 7. And hi 8. This will never run because the other thing didn't run, but we'll just see. We'll see how high the highs go. It seems to be working okay so far. There shouldn't be any big oversights. I don't think there is. Send that trade. Boom. 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 No client errors, of course. And let's check the server. It ended at high 1. Got it. So I think I see what the error is. Okay. So the error is between here and here, which is very limited. That's really helpful. The only thing it could be is that this is not valid. So trade the original requester should be equal to player. Why is it not? I don't know. We'll do this then. We're going to print trade request. This is the value we want to be player. We're also now going to play, and we're going to print the name and this. So this. Oh wait, am I stupid? I'm stupid. Okay. Wait, no, I'm not. Maybe I am. Trade request queue. Player is equal to that. Let's just play it and see. I think it's a really weird thing. That's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. Hope it's not a hard to fix thing. Because it seems okay. I don't know why that wouldn't work then, that one thing. Check the server. Okay. So, player 2, player 1. That's exactly what it should be. But for some reason, trade request queue, original requester, that is nil. That's not supposed to happen. Let's check out why. So somehow, right here, this is nil. Let's check every instance. Here, it's nil. It's not worth anything. Here, it's not nil. It should be something. We know it's something because it has to be something. And just to prove that, we're actually going to do this. this here is the same thing as this. Unless it's backwards. I don't think it is. It's possible though. It'd be really sad. There's just no way. It's not. It is player 2. That's exactly what it should be. Let's flip it backwards and see if that works. Which is not what we want. So player 2 requests. We accept. What the hell? Okay. We got some issues. Yeah, we got some issues. It's not backwards, which is good, but it's also not forward because for some reason this is nil. They're actually both nil. So somehow it works here, but it doesn't work here. Let's do this instead. Let's print out the entire queue. In many places, right? Many different places that find the issue. I did not mean to do that. This is the weirdest issue so far. It's something I don't understand probably, that's just kind of annoying. So player 2 is the requester. Sure, let's try it. Let's set the up. Okay, so. Oh. 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 What the heck? It's a really weird thing. Okay, I did not know this was a thing. Got it. Noted. Instead of setting it like this, we have to set it differently. So right here, trade request queue dot name But you don't have to do it for the trade thing. Because we're gonna get the instance from it. I think. This is a weird one. It's weird having an instance. I really don't like how that looks. It's confusing. So player 2 requests, player 1 accepts, and in the server, player 2 requested 1, and then we check again, player 2 requested 1, check again, player 2 requested 1. The check also now needs to be different. The in trade thing is different because when we set it, it's different. It is different. The in trade thing is way different. The request thing is also different though. So this check needs to be non-instance. I would like there to be an instance for the trade thing. Hopefully get all the highs now. Player 2 requests. Player 1 accepts. We are not there still. Okay, that didn't work, so Let's not do this name stuff. I'll do it differently. Remove some of these prints. Remove that first high. Remove this because it's the same. I only have this one. That's all we need, these three things. I'm pretty sure this is an instance, but to make sure, we can do this. I think this has a much higher chance of working. If that whole like thing I just made didn't work, it's because of the name situation. It gets really confusing, so we'll see. I can fix that though. That's fixable. Player 2 request. Player 1 accept. So it's the instance. Player 2, player 1. The player 2 has the instance. Player 2 was the requester. Oh, because this. I'm pretty sure that's why. I am quite sure. This is all just the validation stuff. But it's very important to not cheat. Player 2 requests. Player 1 accepts. Okay, we made it higher now. We made it to 6. The new error is that setting save is not a valid member. Huh. So this is where the issue is. Oh, this is why. I'm supposed to be doing that. And I'm sure the rest is okay. And number high 8. We're now in trade, so if like I was trying to be sneaky instead of a trade, it doesn't work. Smart. I can't either person. And even if I add another player, I should not be able to. I just added 2 more players on accident. I actually forgot to make the UI update. Clearly there's an issue here. You can't see it, but there's an issue. If I try to trade player 1, it will not work. 1 and 2. Perfect. Yeah. That leaves it off as where it is supposed to be. So yeah, that works.